good, YouTube? You see where we are. Y'all about to be a part of another Storytime episode. This Storytime episode is going to be a good one. I'm going to go back to the basics, all honesty, no apology, the rude, the crude, the usual, just raw stories. So y'all about to hear a story that's really touching to me. It was the time I got my heart broken. So hope y'all enjoy it. So let's get it popping. Alright, y'all, like I said in the intro, we're going back to the basics. So I'm going to tell y'all the story, pure, unadulterated. It's kind of embarrassing. I can admit it, but it's what makes me me. So y'all about to hear it. So it's time to talk about my first time that, my heart broke. The time that the girl broke my heart. Here it goes. This story starts in high school. If y'all thought I was talking about something else, well, yeah, damn it, you're wrong. We're talking about back in the day in high school. So it was my freshman year. I finally left my Christian middle school, whatever you want to call it, and I went to a public high school in Florida. It was going to be cool. It was supposed to be litty. I was like, man, I'm a grown man now. I don't have to wear no uniforms. I can wear what I want. So, of course, man, back then, jean shorts were the move to black people. I used to dress like a hood nigga because I thought that it looked cool. I wasn't a hood nigga, didn't live in the hood, but damn it, I wanted everyone else to think I was gangster because I was the only black kid in my class. I wanted everyone to think I was hood, so I get some street credibility. Didn't work. Anywho, let's go forward on. All right, so it's my freshman year of high school. I'm in public school. I get to dress the way I want to. I go into my history class. I'm there with my homies, my friends. We're out there. We're having a good time. I go in the classroom. I sit down, pull out my book, because, even though I was a thug, I was smart, because you can't be a thug and have astigmatism, because it just doesn't work. You guys already heard my story. You can't go from give me your lunch money and lifting your glasses up, because the moment you go from this to this, they don't respect you. That's not the story. We're going to this. So I'm in class. I'm reading for one of my classes. For that class. Like I got a bunch of classes. For that class. So we're there. This girl. I don't want to say her name because I don't know if she follows, my channel. I don't know if she even knows I really exist. But just in case she does, we're going to have to give her a code name. For the sake of the story, we're going to call her, Jessica. No, I used to talk to a girl named Jessica. My sister's name is Jessica. That's kind of weird. We're going to call her Jamie. Let's go with that. Jamie. So Jamie comes into class, and I'm like, oh my God, that girl, I'm sorry, this is high school freshman JC. Oh my God, that girl looks cute, dog. Hey man, I'm gonna talk to that girl today. Didn't talk to her. I was very scared. I was definitely scared gang. I was afraid of girls. I left from Christian school, so I was always told that, guys and girls need to wait till marriage before they even hold hands or kiss. My school was crazy. It was a cult. So she sits down next to me and she starts talking to me. She's like, hey, how you doing? I'm Jamie. And I was like, hi, I'm JC. Hi, I'm a thug. Look at my attire. It didn't work. She wasn't impressed, but she laughed. She thought I was funny. So I was like, I'm in there, guys. I'm gonna stick my penis in some vagina this year. Didn't happen. Obviously, I was a freshman in high school. That did not happen for years. Anywho, so I had class with her. Grew crush because I thought she was cute, thought she was prettiest girl I've ever seen at the time. I thought, like, man, she is the definition of perfect. She's the prettiest girl in the high school, definitely. So I had a crush on her, but she had a boyfriend kind of thing. I don't know what it was. Some tall ass nigga. What made it bad is I knew him, and I think eventually she found out that I had a crush on her, but I think he knew that I had a crush on her, so he would do some really weird, disrespectful shit. Like, he would walk her to class, see me, and be like, what's up, JC? And dap me up. I'm like, get away from me, nigga. I want to talk to your girlfriend. Leave me alone. This nigga has the audacity to say, hey, man, can you do me a favor? Can you look out for her? And I was like, man, you lucky if I was at least like 6 feet tall, man. I'd take her from you. But, that wasn't happening. He was on the basketball team, and I think he played football. Me, I was a mathlete. I was the starting math major for the damn school. I'm lying. In high school, I thought I was cool as fuck. But I found out that in my high school, I was in an IB program. That's like all the smart kids. I found out that I was the smartest of the dumb kids, or I was the dumbest of the smart kids. And since I was black, they said, fuck it, let's gonna put him in the smart nigga classes, or smart people classes, because we need some more niggas. Honestly, that's how all my friends knew each other. Me, Eric Dunn, Usani, we're all just black kids that were in the IB program that really should not have been in there. We were dumb as fuck. Let's go beyond that. So that was all freshman year. Had a huge crush on her, and nothing worked out. My advances were shut down. Her boyfriend had it on lock. I couldn't. Sophomore year came, I was like, all right, man, I'm an upperclassman now. I got some swag, man. My voice got a little deeper. I kind of hit puberty, where like I had like 3 strands of chin hair. My voice wasn't as high. I could kind of make it deeper. So like I felt like I was a man. So I had some swagger to it. So this year, her and I had I forgot what class we had. We had some class together, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna talk to her. Her and her boyfriend broke up. Man, I'm about to be in there like some underwear. That makes no sense, but fuck it, we're going with it. So see her. Actually, no, I didn't see her. This is what happened. Eventually I manned up because it's about time to ask people out for homecoming. So what I did, what any grown man would have done at that time and age, I Facebooked her. I sent her a message saying, hey, it's me. Do you mind if we talk? She said, about what? I said, it's something I got to talk to you about, but I'd rather do it in person and not online. Because I wanted to give myself, time to prepare myself emotionally for her to say, yes, I want to be with you. But I didn't want her to say it over the line. I wanted her to say it to me in person. You know what I'm trying. So anywho, the next day, I go to school, tell my friends about what happened. I say, hey, I'm about to make Jamie my girlfriend today. And they're like, oh, JC, you got it. I was like, hey, man, I already know. Except for Eric. Eric was a hating ass nigga. He didn't want me to succeed because he was like plotting on my downfall. He was whole ass trying to talk to a different girl, but he said, fuck it. I see who you trying to talk to. I'm gonna try to swoop in. Eric's 6 feet goddamn tall. He had a height advantage, but I was witty and funny. So, girl like that. Girl like the funny dude. Eric just funny looking. So I'm about to walk over. I see her in the hallway. I get ready to talk to her. She looked at me. She looked away. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to say anything. I got embarrassed. My heart broke. I said, I can't do this. And like we just walked right past each other. And since then, I never had a full conversation with her ever again because I was afraid. I was like, damn, I didn't know what to do. I got scared. I nutted up. I walked away. So ever since then, I kept my distance from her. I'd always see her. We had class together. I'd always like try to wave, but she didn't wave back to me. I realized that I lost my chance. My heart was broken because she liked the cool, athletes, while me, I was like an acquired taste. She didn't want to take the time to invest in what I potentially, possibly, almost could have been at the time. And that was really, for the most part, the general story. Other things happened, none that she really knew about. A bunch of weird, creepy things. Also, that was the other thing. It was kind of creepy. Didn't know how to, fully express myself romantically. Like JC now, who does like the cute romantic things and writes poetry, he didn't really have he was not that refined back then. He was quite raw. He was kind of creepy. I didn't stalk her. I just coincidentally always happened to be going similar routes and paths that she went. And unfortunately for me and my friends, we all liked her and her friends. So it got bad when one of us was creepy, then the whole group was creepy. So I wasn't the first creepy one. So that's my defense. The first creepy one was someone else. That nigga was creepy as shit. Just sitting in the hallway next to them and just like sit there by himself and just look at him. He was the creepy nigga. Then it was me. Then it was Eric. It was like a tier of creepiness. So one nigga fucked it up for the rest of us, but it wasn't me. But the weird shit I did do, one time we had a class together. She doesn't know about this, and fortunately, since I use a different name, she'll never know who she is. That's gonna work. We had class, right? And I had to pass out papers because papers were done. She had the habit of falling asleep in class. I don't know. I used to think that she fell asleep in class because she was, since she couldn't be with me in the real world because she was with, athletic niggas. I thought that she said to herself, if I can't be with JC in the real world, I'm a dream, so that way JC and I can be together in my dreams. That's what I want to say to myself. to help my self-esteem, but I don't know. Anyway, one time she fell asleep in class. I was passing out papers. I got to her paper. I looked at it. I looked at my homie at the end of the class. I said, "Hey, yo," said my friend's name. I said, "I got her paper." And then like I swooped up right next to her. Her friends all around me weren't paying any attention. I just gently put the paper down and I whispered, "I love you," and to not her ear, because then that'd be creepy. That would be beyond creepy. I just said "I love you" out loud in her vicinity while looking at her. Her friends didn't notice, or if they did, they just let it go. And that was that. That's for the most part the story of how I got my heart broken and kind of how creepy I was as a high schooler. But I've grown and matured so much since then that those are two different people. That JC and this JC are two different guys. That one had no swag, he had no koi, he had no taste. He was just a weird dude. The light's fucking up the rest of the video. So I'm gonna cut this video short, and that's it. So if you guys have any stories about like when your heart got broken, man, definitely say something about it. Put it in the comments, right down in the section, because man, sometimes it's not about your story. Because the thing is, your story is not for you, it's for those who are going through what you went through and what you overcame. So for all those people who watch my story, probably no one. If you like a girl, she don't like you, man, look at me. Being creepy is a phase. You eventually get out of it and you might potentially find someone. I found someone, I think. She doesn't know how creepy I am, but I assure you by the time she sees this video, I'll be single again. So ladies, and guys apparently, according to, my other Storytime episodes, holla at your boy if, my girl, breaks up with me.
In a half mile, turn right onto Florida 29.
Catch you on the next episode for real.